This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. This road trip for the Celtics kicking things off here in this one. And, of course, Paul George. His first game as a Boston Celtic, a very exciting day.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
And you talk about explosive scoring. Wow, Devin Booker, Brent, one of the most explosive players of all time.
So awesome to watch him when he gets rolling, Kevin, and that can happen in like 3 seconds. He's got such a great flow and control of what he can do offensively.
Irving with the ball. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Booker. Rebounded by the Celtics. Now here's Irving. And George, here we go.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Over George. Rebound by Williams.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Booker with it. George picks him up. The wide open shot by Little. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Tomjanovich. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Irving. Outside for George. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. George has got 5.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Now here's Booker. Outside Wilson. From outside the arc, Devin Booker, and that's good. 5 points in the game.
And that's a deep make from Booker. From the jump, he's been a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league. So impressive.
And that one's good, Irving.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Takes a step back. Paul George with the steal. Here's Kuminga. A beautiful reverse layup.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Pass to Wilson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Celtics leading by 4. And stolen by Booker. And here is Durant. Basket counts.
Well, the quickness and skill set and separation here helps KD work inside.
Pass to Irving. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Wilson's got 5 now.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Here's George. Wilson with the block. Tipped away. Stolen by George. Tries the spin move. Irving. He takes it in. Stolen by Wilson. One-on-one fast break. And Durant, here we go. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And some changes here for the Celtics. Boston trailing. Here's Suggs. Bombed up there for Thomas. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Harris with it. Picked up by Edwards. And it's Harris off the drive. Banked in off the glass.
A nice take from Gary Harris on the drive. No one getting in front of him there.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. To halt the run. That shot misses. Nice D from Durant. Outside Covington. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. 9 seconds left here in the first quarter. Harris inside the line. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you all, guys. Kevin Durant is dedicated to his craft, of course, but he relishes his connection off the court as well. He says there's so much you can learn from being an NBA player. Life lessons in basketball, the business around the league. Every stop around the way is an experience for me to accelerate and be better in the next part of my life. Kevin?
Boy, that's great perspective, isn't it? David, thank you so much. And here's Harris from the arc. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Harris has got his second bucket tonight. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Well, one thing I miss about this era, the emphasis on scoring back to the basket. You just don't see it as often.
Well, you miss it, Kevin, because that's the only way you knew how to score.
Yeah, right.
So, no, it's not the most efficient shot. And trust me, when players come back in who can physically dominate the game and move players around, they'll get the ball close to the basket. But for now, let it fly.
The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
That's an unselfish play. Evan Turner with eyes up and delivers.
Lobbed up there for Edwards.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Turner. Sweet move. That one, no good. Great D that time from Edwards. Pass to Suggs. Spins. Elbow shot. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And because it's so easy for him to get to the cup, Suggs doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but he has it in his arsenal.
Now here's Wilson. Pass to Hinson. They set the screen. Kicks it out to Covington. Shot clock at 3. The Suns need to get a shot off, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 54-second violation.
For your Suns, number 25, Nasir Little.
Here's Suggs. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Left side, Miller. It's tipped. Here's Harris. He has 7, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Substitution for your Suns.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Celtics. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Now here's Edwards. 5 on the clock. That gives them the lead. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Booker inside. Suns moving the ball around. Payton left side. Wilson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Some changes for Boston. Outside Irving. Pass to Williams. Here's Tomjanovich. On the wing, George. He has 7. Lock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender using the old pump fake.
And George drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Kuminga with it. Now Payton defending. Right side, George. Over Little. The shot by George, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Booker inside. Pass to Hinson. And here's Little. Traps in the tray. And the Suns lead by 1.
Whew, how about that release from Nasir? That was quick.
George up top. He's got 9. Knocks it loose.
As a big, once you get positioned inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Booker looking around. No good on the last second attempt there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Here's Irving. Yes, that goes in. Irving's got the first bucket of the third here for the Celtics.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Booker outside. Takes the three. Rebound by Williams.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
The Suns trailing. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's Strus, top of the key. To the middle. Here's Payton. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6, and the basket is good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Booker outside. Pass to Payton. And it's sent back by Irving.
And that's some crafty defense from Irving, managing to see that shot coming.
Pulls up on the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for the Suns. The lead is 2. Here's Durant. Rebound by Williams. And it's the Celtics ball. Nobody near George. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. George has got 12.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Durant. Shakes him. No good that time.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
On the wing, George. He's got 12. Over Booker. Nurkic with the steal. Booker with it. Kuminga picks him up. A 3 from Strus. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Celtics with the lead. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. George, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Payton outside. Back to Durant. And finished up by KD.
Yeah, not going to get over on KD here. If you give him a chance to attack the basket, he'll be at the rim.
Back to Booker. It's Strus on the wing. Triple from the wing. And it's a 4-point Suns lead.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Miller, no up. Phoenix leading by 4. Pass to Tate. Outside, KD. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. Wilson's got 9 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Edwards. Driving the lane. And they get it back.
Well, good reflexes there as Harris wasn't going to let that one go by.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to KD. To the inside. Harris. The basket good off the assist. From Durant. 9 points in the game so far.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Suggs. Wilson with the block. And the Suns another fast break chance here. Harris inside the line. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The Celtics shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Rozier looking around. And no good on the last second attempt this time. The third quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Suns leading by 5. And here is Turner. There's a good screen. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. Pass to Edwards. It's tipped. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it. Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And here are the Suns now. 6-point game. Passed a little. Now here is Harris. Down low. Here's Turner. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Turner's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix. Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. And he stays with it. And Okongwu slams it in.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Now Harris. Passed a little. Over Miller. They get a hand on it.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Outside Edwards. Drills it from outside.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Harris outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Harris has got the lead back up to 8 now for Phoenix. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Durant, following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He was just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Celtics trailed by 10. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Pass to Booker. Screen by Durant. Booker with it. George picks him up. And then Durant with the dunk.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
Here's Edwards. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Back to KD. To the paint. Here's Turner. In the corner, it's Little. Pass to Nurkic. Over Williams. Nurkic can't hit.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Out to KD. .102 left in the fourth quarter. Nurkic, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Boston called for the foul. Free throw good. Nurkic.
Nurkic is focused on trying to make the job of his teammates easier. He works so hard on the glass and setting screens. Tons of dirty work that Nurkic finds himself involved in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Nurkic. KD with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
George looking over the floor. Spins. Over Little. George, no good. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a